What up, though? It's Simba J.
Loose Cannon.
And we are
R2G.
And welcome to the Ready to Grind podcast.
Yes. What's today's topic, brother?
Today's topic is wins and losses of an independent artist.
Ooh.
Again, the topic for today is wins and losses of an independent artist.
All right, man. Let's get into it. Let's do it. We are here.
Yeah.
All right, now listen, before we get started, man, we got a special guest.
Special.
All right, before I introduce this young lady, this lady has been putting in a lot of work for some time now. Her name rings bells in the city. I don't care if you want to say she at the top, if she the underdog. Jade Judo.
Yeah. Big Jade. Big Judo.
Come on, man. Listen, we got Jade Judo in the crib, man. This is our home, so we call it the crib. Mm-hmm. Judo, I want to tell you that you been putting in a lot of work.
Yeah.
A lot of work. And this record that you have out right now, which is called Pressure, is really making some noise around the city. So we had to bring you to the Street Noise podcast because, this is about the people that's making noise in the streets. So tell everybody who you are, where you from, what you got going on before we jump into this topic. It's on you right now. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Jade Judo, y'all. I'm from Detroit, born and raised from Brightmo. Been doing music for probably 20 years, man. I bought out my first song back in 2006. Song called Came Up, featuring Hell of a. Then I did another one called Yeah. I've been doing this for a long time, passionate about it, man. Shit, making noise. Like, new single right now, Pressure out, produced by Hell of a.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Just doing my thing.
Fire. All right. I love it, man. Listen, before we get going, I got to tell this quick story. Me and Judo was supposed to, been drop music together and been tap in. I remember I met Judo, this was some years back.
Oh, word?
And me and Judo, we was kicking it. And I don't even want to call it a date. It was like a damn music session. Literally we was putting on beats, rapping and writing and shit like that. And that's when I knew, I'm like, yo, she is definitely serious about her craft and what she does. And from that day to see where she is now and continuously going at what she loves, it's amazing to see, man. You just had a single release party last night.
Yeah.
Okay, talk to us about that. What was that feeling like?
I mean, shit, honestly, it was my first time doing a party of any type of thing, you know what I'm saying? I don't even celebrate birthdays, I don't do none of that shit. So my team put it together for me and shit. Shout out to I Entertainment, New Money Management. They put it together at Club 10 Bar and Grill, right in the neck of the woods where I'm from, right close to Brightmo, even though it's Bradford, you know what I'm saying, close to Brightmo and shit. All my family and friends came out, you know what I'm saying, supported. A lot of engineers, A&Rs came out and shit. Mellow Bucks people came out, seen me last night.
Okay.
Shit was lit. It was more of an intimate event, so it wasn't super public for everybody to come to it. I selected certain 10 artists to open up for me that I felt like had the energy and shit that was bringing pressure that I felt like was gonna make the show good. You know what I'm saying? Had a good ass time. My first time ever performing 10 songs straight in my life. When I tell you, I was tired. My uncle like, you a professional, you can't be talking, you tired. I said, man, I don't give a fuck. I'm saying this shit on the mic. I'm tired, nigga, but I'm gonna keep going. And I kept going. And it didn't show, you know what I'm saying? I did my thing and stuff, and I'm just getting prepared for the bigger stages, you know what I'm saying? Watching artists like Chris Brown and Cardi B be on stage for hours and shit, whatever. That's breath control. This is part of artist development, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, I'm gonna be on the big stage really soon. So I'm like, I want to be able to go back to back.
Yeah.
I love that.
And also, were you able to really marinate and bask in that moment of all the work you put in 20 plus years?
I was, man. What I did with the show set was I had put my songs on there that I bought out when I first came out, like the first bangers when I was doing shit with 107.5 and all that shit. With Big Dog Blast and stuff, when I did the Hell of a came up and the Yeah song, I did it so I could let people know where I came from. I'm like, I'm finna explain y'all who I am. Now I'm finna see how I came up. Then I bought him in with pressure and shit, whatever. It was crazy. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Well, going into the topic, the wins and losses of an independent artist. As us being artists all at this table and being independent and, you know, trying to maneuver and figure the game out and learn things about the game. What is out of all the time you've been doing music, like what's been like some of the challenges that you feel when, because people don't talk about their losses. Right. You know, a lot of people like to celebrate their wins and go on the platforms and talk about their wins, but as an independent artist, like what is like one of those losses that you remember that actually molded you into the artist that you are at this current moment?
I would say all the fucking money I spent on these music videos. Shout out to One Up T for explaining how y'all niggas need to do our videos, man. When we hitting the wood on that part, show us hitting the wood. You know what I'm talking about? I done shot so many music videos and spent thousands of dollars on it. I couldn't put all my videos out, so it was looking like I wasn't working when I really was, and it just was like I took so many L's on videos, man. And I was really trying to brand myself independently and stuff. And everybody want to charge you celebrity prices when you ain't a celebrity and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was stacking my money up to get there, and motherfuckers was playing with me. And then that came with going to go pay for studio sessions. They ain't mixing your song, but they charging you so-called for mix and master, but you come out that bitch raw, no condom. You know what I'm saying? It just was too discouraging for me, and I had to take a step back and really sit back and say, like, what is it about me that people think I'm a joke? So I said, you know what? I'm finna kill shit. I'm bogarting my way through the industry. And that's when everything came with the Empire thing and the GT Digital and shit, because I'm really smashing through this bitch. Because I'm tired. You know what I'm talking about?
And then you also got it out the mud, really. You went to Specs Howard, you know, you edited your own videos for a second off that Canon T6i.
Oh, yeah, you did some research on
me,
you know, I
came with the notes.
Howard. Oh, yeah. I definitely did, man. I have experience on both sides of being in the media, being an artist, being a promoter, all of that. You know what I'm saying? I had my own studio at the Greenfield Plaza. I was in Suite LL38. You know what I'm saying? I painted it. I went and spent money at Home Depot and shit and bought Sharon Williams paint. I ain't know nothing about paint. Went and bought all the stuff I need. I painted me a green screen. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have the help that I needed back then. People was kind of taking advantage of me, so I ended up not pursuing my studio. Probably I had about a year or two, and then I left it. You know what I'm saying? So when I was filming and shit, editing, I'm doing my own music videos. You know what I'm saying? So I know how to put together a timeline. So when I meet people who shoot videos and they telling me how long it take and all this other stuff, nigga, it took me a day. I said all you gotta do is pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Create your timeline. Right now, a lot of these videographers, they put a timeline together and just throw you some stuff together. You be looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it don't look right. And I got familiarity with that, so I'm like, you can't play me on this video stuff. I know how to do it.
Was that a reason why you went to like the Specs Towers and like try to like learn about editing and things like that to kind of like cut costs of dealing with certain people to pursue your craft?
Yeah, because it never really was about cutting the cost. It was more about, I'm not about to keep giving these niggas my money to play with me.
Right.
Now, if I'm giving you my money and it's quality work, then I'm gonna work with you.
Right.
Shout out to Urban Outrage Production. She's one of the ones that I work with, and she listens to your vision. She will listen. She's not finna tell you how your video finna be. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want you to be how they want you to be, and then I started to feel like I was being set up. Like, damn, is these motherfuckers like setting me up to make me look bad because they working with other female artists, they giving me shitty products, you know what I'm saying? And then that's when it really started hitting the fan, and I started realizing that pretty much was the case in some scenarios, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
As an independent artist today, do you think music videos are they meaningful like they used to be, or do you think that like how these artists are doing like reels and things like that and consistently like just working the internet versus clips, trying to work YouTube and things like that? Like, do you think clips are more effective than whole videos in today's time?
I would say clips are more effective for the younger generation that don't know nothing about YouTube and Vivo and all that, whatever. Mm-hmm. I feel like as a serious independent artist, you need to master all of that. A lot of these serious independent artists don't know how to master social media. They only know how to do YouTube and Vivo. Some people, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you need to do all of it. You know what I'm saying? So I do all of it. I'm doing comedy, I do skits, I do all that. I do everything I need to do. I pop off on my YouTube, pop off on Vigo, pop off on everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't be scared to pop off. Some people just, it's a lot of people that want to get the shine that you got, and they ain't putting in the work that you putting in. It's like, nigga, you only on YouTube, bro. Don't nobody know you, nigga. You ain't know none of these other platforms, bro. But you want my shine.
I love it. Judo.
Yeah. She gonna keep it real. She gonna keep it 100,000%.
I swear, man, because really, bro, I see Jade Judo everywhere. I'm on Big O, bro. I seen her on Big O. I'm like, oh, shit, what the hell? Instagram, the TikTok, she's moving around and she is doing the things that's like jumping out of the box of just being an artist. You're a personality. You're selling personality with the music, and a lot of people don't know you got to sell more than just the music now.
Yes, it's not just ass, ladies.
It's a whole
you got to
package.
sell just, you know what I'm saying, personality too. I got a video trending right now when I redid the finesse 2 times in my own way. And I was just being funny. I was just doing something funny. I was bored. I didn't know it was about to go viral and shit. It went viral. That shit up 300K. Everybody sharing it. You got celebrities like Usher and Mimi Foss interacting with it. You know what I'm saying? And people hit me up like, would you do stand-up? I'm like, nah, nigga, I ain't that funny, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what happens, though, when you naturally being yourself. Yeah. It's going to come naturally like that. You thinking, oh, you just bored, let me do something, and then it pops off.
Yeah.
That's how that creative bug, the juice is flowing, you trying to just sit in there, you know, idea pop into your head.
Man, I'm trying to figure out. I see you got notes on your computer. You've been doing research on her.
Yes, I have.
What
I
you
sure have.
What you know? Let's play facts or false. I want to see if what you done research is, you know, facts or false real quick.
I've been watching a few different interviews for this.
Real? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
What you know? What information you done gathered?
So, you know, you went to Oakland Community College. You wanted to be a model starting off. You know, when you were little, that was what you wanted to do. You know, you made the customized clothes. You know, she does her own clothes, y'all. I don't know if she still do it. You still do it?
I still be messing around.
Okay.
Cool,
so we got this fact so far, right? Okay.
Right. Trust me, all the stuff she said, it came out of her mouth. So
okay. So yes. you heard it from Judo. Okay.
Yes. You know,
I be chat GPT and shit all day.
I did that too. I wanted to have 2 different sources.
That's crazy with the ChatGPT things, man.
Yeah,
they be knowing some shit too.
And you met Helluva back in 08, 09 through mutual friends. First song with him.
Yeah.
I also had What It Is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, What It Is. Yeah.
Then, you know, since you're from Brightmoor, you know, you rode your bike back in the day for an hour from west to the east after school to go to your grandma's house.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to grandma.
Yeah, R.I.P. my granny.
You know, and then she did multiple instruments too.
Yeah.
And she actually named you Diamond Sapphire.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's very poetic. You used to write poetry too. Yeah. That the topic, wins and losses of an independent artist, you know, rocks under pressure turn into diamonds.
Yeah.
This nigga like a black Nogwar. What's that name?
But she's shining now though. Especially with your single name Pressure. I feel like that's so poetic. Like, did you know going into it, I'm gonna name this song Pressure? My name Diamond ain't up.
Yeah, I had already had this in the works for years. You know what I'm saying? Because of my name, because I already had plans on introducing who I really am outside of Jade Judo, and Pressure Make Diamonds and stuff like that. That's the name of my tape I'm working on. So everything got to do with Diamond is on there. You know what I'm saying? Diamond versus Jade, all type of stuff like. Yeah.
Fire. Can I ask you this? I'm looking at this beautiful picture.
Oh yeah.
Jade Judo Pressure. I see Empire is involved. Like how did that situation come about?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, it's just about relationships, man. Like, you know, I so happen to know somebody who knows somebody, and she put that word in for me and said, I bet my career on her. You know what I'm saying? I got that call. They did my PR report. I got my Google Index report. You know what I'm saying? They sent me over to the DJs and shit in the DJ pool. I scored an 85 out of a 90. They wanted me to score. You know what I'm saying? They fucking with me. So they just pushing me right now. They want to see what I got coming up next. So that's all about my project and stuff.
I love it. Let me ask you this. Where does Jade Judo see herself in the next 5 years?
I'm gonna be already well established. That's coming this year.
For sure.
I'm gonna be already well established. Y'all gonna see me every fucking where. More movies. I'm definitely finna work with Taraji P. Henson and some movies and stuff or whatever. That's always been a goal of mine. I grew up watching her. Battle rap been introduced to me, so y'all finna see me in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably gonna fuck around, and be on Wild and Out. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm funny. I'm like with the hi-ya and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming for all that. I'm gonna be a household name. I'm the only Jade Judo in the industry in the world. If I hear another bitch say hi-ya, I'ma hi-ya her ass, cause that's my shit. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't let nobody take shit from me. I'm building, and that's how I am.
I love it.
And then with your, and I know you said Nicki Minaj was your inspiration, especially because of her versatility. Would that be your dream collab, or do you have who's your 3 artists that you would dream collab with?
My 3 artists that I want to dream collab with, that's major right now, I would say Doja Cat, definitely Nicki Minaj, and I want to work with Foxy Brown still.
Yeah.
I still want to work with Foxy. You know what I'm saying? Like, she a legend. I want to do something with her. Yeah. You know?
I love it. That's speaking of Foxy, you got a record where I was seeing motherfuckers ballrooming off that joint. That Foxy vibe.
Yeah, I definitely did remix a couple of her songs. She showed me love in the DMs and stuff, whatever. Shout out to Foxy Brown and shit. Like, that's just always been one of my inspirations, man. So, yeah.
Nice. Okay. So, as a female rapper, right? Because I ain't gonna lie, you thick.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's real.
Yeah, it's
real.
You solid with it. Let me ask you this. Because I pay attention to your IG. I pay attention to one day you will be showing the goodies. The next day you switch up your style when it comes to your image, your clothing. So one day you will come with the lace.
Yeah.
Next day you will come like today. You know what I'm saying?
Chilling, you know.
In this industry, are you very comfortable with your image, and would you go a step further if need be?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a go-getter, man. I always been a risk taker, so I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna go a step away. You know what I'm saying? Step 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I need to do to up myself. You know, I don't mind showing my skin. I don't mind covering up. Like you said, I switch it up. Sometimes I be feeling like a tomboy. Sometimes I feel like a rock star. Sometimes I feel anime. Sometimes I feel sexy. You know what I'm saying? I just switch it up. I don't want to be boring. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just be myself. Like, a lot of people, they try to over-sexualize themselves, and everything you see them in, they naked. It's just like, bitch, cover it up a little bit. You want to see how if you look, if you was a stud sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, real talk, even Shaka Khan went on an interview. She was like, y'all just be showing it because y'all trying to overcompensate for your talents. And I was like, Shaka Khan calling people out. What kind of shit is
that? Hey, for real, I ain't gonna lie. I agree with her on that on a certain extent, because like, even with the weave and all, everybody talking shit. Oh, she, they try to find something wrong with you. Exactly. Oh, she this, she that. Oh, she ran weave. Okay, bitch, I cut my hair. I got a pixie cut. Now what? Bitch, I can't bald head on you bitches. Pixie cut and all that shit. Now what? You know what I'm saying? So I can switch it up with it. I'm letting bitches know, be comfortable with yourself. Be comfortable who you is. I always knew I was a pretty girl. I always knew I was a baddie. You know what I'm saying? If I want to be how I am, I'm going to be how I am. You know?
Dope. I remember... I'm gonna bring this up. Because
I bring up the memories.
Yeah, I got you here. I know we ain't got you here for a long time, so I gotta ask you this. So I remember, right? I was online, and you was live one time, and I used to rock with this person as well. I don't even gotta say her name, but I remember y'all had like a back and forth online, right? And I sided with you. All right, in this case of what was going on, and that person ended up unfollowing me, blocking me.
What?
Yeah, like just it was just literally me saying I feel you to you.
Right.
I notice a lot because you stand on business, right? Do you feel the reason why you have to stand on business so much is because? Do you feel like people just try you, like, because you may come off as, because you're sweet as hell, but you also can, just by talking to you, you know you're not You ain't for no game.
The energy is there.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a cool person, man. I'm a Cancer. I'm a lover girl. I feel like people be trying to take advantage of me because I'm a lover girl, so they be trying to test the waters and see the devil. So it's like, you want to see the angel or do you want to see the devil type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. I want to ask you this too. Hold on, I just got a lot of questions. I'm a fan. Is Jade Judo single?
Jade Judo is very single.
Oh.
Hit the sound effect for that one.
Yeah, I gotta be single in this shit because every time I was in a relationship, that shit slowed me down. Relationships slow me down. You get a nigga, then y'all together, like he don't want you to go outside, you can't post no more, he get mad about who liking and shit. Like, nigga, don't date a bitch like me. Don't date a female with motion. If you gonna get mad that she out here doing her thing, I'm taking care of my daughter by myself. You know what I'm saying? So people want to get mad about that shit. Don't get mad because I got motion. I ain't really met a guy I feel like for real that I can settle down with that's gonna support me without trying to change me and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good on that. I'm happy being single. I get whatever I want. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
How important is it do you think, to have that base of support of just people that understand your goal and your vision?
It's very important. If you can't get it from a partner, you want to make sure you're getting it from the people that you around, friends and family. Just surround yourself around people that actually support you. You know what I'm saying? If they don't, you might have to isolate it. You might have to do it by yourself for a minute, and then those people gonna come and gravitate towards you based off your energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it sounds to me like when you first came in, and it both sides of your family are musical people.
Yeah.
So do you feel that that's why you get the support that a lot of independent artists say that they don't get from their families? You think it's the connection of the industry?
Honestly, it could be, but at the same time, I have been doing this by myself for a long time before the family really jumped on board. They had to see that I was serious for them to jump in the game with me and shit. You know what I'm saying? They had to really watch. And then my uncle and my auntie like, hey, we ain't finna keep letting you do this shit by yourself. Nah, they didn't came out. They out here crushing shit. Shout out to Shutdown family. You know what I'm saying? It just been... I've been meeting a lot of more family and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know all my family, so I'm still meeting people. I'm going to family reunions and shit. I'm finding out who I'm related to. I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm finding out all these important people. I'm like, okay, so it's coming together. It's making sense now.
How many of your family members, if you know, have a T-shirt with your brand or likeness on it?
Shit, I don't know. I ain't gave nobody no shirt. I don't know. I don't know.
I like to ask that question because I think people a lot of times have a misconception about what support is.
Yeah.
You know, some people think support is you had an event last night and I came, but I didn't want to pay to get in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I had a couple people that tried that with me yesterday, and that's not support. And then some of them didn't show up, and I'm glad they didn't. And some of them I did unfollow and shit, whatever, because I was real professional about this event, and I put people in a group chat. I let people know the times, what we was doing, sound checks. I stayed super professional and straight to the point. I let people know what the door charge was. I sent everybody their own individual tickets so that people can scan it and stuff. Not everybody's acting brand new. And I noticed that the people who didn't show up was trying to get free shit from me. And those same people that was trying to get free shit from me, I invested into them too.
They still think they still think that's supporting
That's supporting me, and it's not. You know what I'm saying? Then it got to the point where I'm like, okay, look, I made everybody individual flyers to come out and perform. Why niggas not posting their flyers? You know what I'm saying? Y'all asked for individual flyers, nobody posting it. You know what I'm saying? I had an artist that came in last night with some people with him, and they just stand at the door, and I'm like, what you doing? I'm like, you ain't gonna sit down? His people didn't want to pay. I said, so you gonna let them fuck up your opportunity when I got A&Rs and shit here, and they done drove all the way here with you, and then now they don't want to pay to get in. You know what I'm saying? So they not really supporting you, bro. You on the flyer to perform. So he's standing there. He's like, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what they trying to do. So I walked up to his people. I said, look, I got important people in the building. This is an intimate event. Family in this bitch. I said, A&R's in here. I said, we got Empire involved. I said, I felt like he was a dope artist. It's y'all homeboy. I put him on the show. Y'all stay and watch him perform. As soon as I said that, the niggas paid and sat down. And I just felt like a lot of people do that shit because they feel like you ain't big and all that shit, whatever. I'm very big. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a humble person at the same time. But you got one time to cross me. And then I'm gonna have to just tell you what's up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't like that for him because I could see it in his face like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Because he didn't know what really was going on. And I'm just like, you done came up here with some niggas that don't really support you. And then another thing that pissed me off, they wasn't even on the stage with the nigga when he's performing. They supposed to be recording him and all that. Why you ain't supporting your mans? That right there kind of gave me like goosebumps of shit that happened to me in the beginning of my career. And I'm looking at him like, you got to really watch who you around, because you don't know who really supports you or not. These niggas was they drove an hour to get here almost, or 30 minutes or whatever, and they was finna turn back around. Then they wasn't on stage with you, bro. They ain't record you, bro.
And then,
interesting.
You know, you talk about, you know, being surrounded by that family element and that early support. How important was Phil Lee to you? Your closest friend, that your first supporter, like your best, like you said you were she was your best friend.
Philly is rest in peace, Philly. I've been knowing her for a long time, man. I met her. She probably was in middle school or something, you know what I'm saying? And she was like my only friend I could actually sit there and play the game with. All my other friends were some bougie bitches. She the one I could sit there and play Mortal Kombat with. We'd play, you know what I'm saying, Super Mario Kart. We'd go to the arcade. We'd do shit together. She took a trip with me to West Virginia. We was out there doing shit we wasn't supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? We lied to our parents about where we was at so we could go make some money. She just was a ride or die, you know what I'm saying? Then that shit happened to her. That shit fucked me up because that was my only real friend. And then, you know what I'm saying, one of my other friends, she in prison right now. We had, you know, altercation before she went to prison, and then we squashed it, you know what I'm saying, then she went to prison. So I just feel like everybody I was really friends with either dead or in prison. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to people right now today that's texting me from prison. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be hard for me to trust people. You know what I'm saying? But Felice, if she was still alive, she definitely would have been popping at every event. She was thick as hell, had a really small waist. She looked like she had a BBL, and she didn't. She was always just naturally beautiful. And, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy that shit happened to her. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
What a blessing to be able to experience someone that loves you that much, that is your road dog, that supports you without even having to ask.
Yeah, I ain't have to ask, man. She just was there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Wow. Jade Judo. New single out right now, Pressure. Where can if we want to put that on our phones, if we want to listen to it, how do we go about that?
Yeah, just search it on your Apple Music. Search me up on any streaming platform. It's distributed by Empire, so it's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Music video out, MP3 out, you know what I'm saying? I got the clean, dirty version out.
Everybody's in the building. Electric Elevation is in the building.
All right, well, we definitely
what up, though? We got Jade Judo in the building, one of the hottest, baddest females.
She got Electric Elevation. She for the people. That's why I put her in the video. She had a lot of artist events and shit. I had to put her in the video.
Okay.
Hey, man, Outrage did her thing on that mug, too, man. We shot this in the snow. It was snowing. It was cold as hell. Like, literally snowing blowing in my face. You see the cold air coming on my mouth? Freezing. And then it was crazy because I had a show with AIA Collaborative at Society. So in my mind, I'm like, I'm tired of booking clubs. Why not book the clubs to share all this money? Not already got a show. I'm like, shit. I shot to be at the show instead of telling people like, hey, look here. I didn't keep it. The people already here. I bought the show that they had, and then I shot the video there.
Fire. Well, this is what we gonna do. We're gonna take the record Pressure, and we're gonna put it on streetnoisemerch.com.
Hey.
Put it on our radio station here at SN Radio.
Okay.
We truly support what you're doing. We believe in what you're doing, and we backing you.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it, man. Street Noise Entertainment, man.
Yeah, family.
We locked in.
Yeah, no,
Can't wait to see what
we locked in.
We might lock in.
We locked in.
Like, man, who is this girl? This girl be talking crazy as hell. But it's been a pleasure having you.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all, man.
It was good to see a young woman that's so about her business.
Yeah, you gotta be, man. I'm not playing games, man.
Definitely refreshing.
Yeah.
Yes, man. Well, can you tell us where we can follow you? We're going to put all that right below, but let them know where we can follow you at.
Yeah. Click down below. Follow me on Instagram at Jade Judo. That's JADEJUDO. That's it. You can find me on any major platform, Jade Judo. I don't put all the extra stuff with it. It's just Jade Judo. That's it. It's nothing else.
And coming soon, you can we're going to talk, but hopefully we'll be seeing her on streetnoisemerch.com.
Oh, yeah.
where we go to direct to consumer.
Yes.
I don't know what your situation is over at Empire, but that's how we roll.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We getting it out the mud.
Oh yeah,
real.
we gonna get it out the mud. Yeah.
Well, you got a platform to if you want it.
I want it. We own it.
Come on now.
Yeah.
All right.
Sound good to me.
Let's get it, man. Well, let's close the hell out, man.
Oh yeah.
Loose Cannon.
Simba J.
R2G.
Ready to Grind podcast.
And we will see y'all next episode. Jade Judo.
Could Jade Judo be the next member of R2G?
Ooh.
Hey, I could be on this month. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm talking about?
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Could I be?
Ooh.
So, before we go, we might as well put this on the record. It's official now.
It's official.
We are looking for a new member for the trio that is now a duo, R2G.
Yes.
So, you female, male, we don't care. You just got to be dope. You got to have your head on straight and understand the music industry.
Yes.
Because we ain't playing no game.
Come on now.
I'm ready to grind.
It's official.
Come on now. All right, y'all. Make sure y'all tap in streetnoisemerch.com. We'll see y'all later, man. Ready to Grind podcast.
Peace.
Grind.